What up, though? Welcome back to World Heavyweights Live, WorldSports.com. I'm joined by Rex, Chris, Nicholas Koloff, and intern Ryan, who's been specifically requested for this next topic because
he's a Michigan fan.
He's a Michigan fan. I see him out there on the social webs. Ooh, that's gross.
Much like Justin.
I saw, I followed you back on Twitter. I saw a picture of your boys. They're both in their state gear, and you're just there in your Michigan stuff.
That was the Kenneth Walker game. I was I absolutely hated the ending of that game, but man, in East Lansing, it was an awesome day. Awesome day outside of the K9 result.
Great game.
Great game.
That's phenomenal. He carried Michigan State.
He absolutely did. 5 times.
Yeah.
Kenneth Walker should have been in New York that year.
He should have won the Heisman.
To be honest, like he's tough. Like the hype we're on top.
Oh, 1,000%. They got one of the greatest. It's like Joe Burrow, Kenneth Walker. Like when you talk about impact on an organization, if they didn't have Kenneth Walker that year, they would have been trying to throw the ball to Keon Coleman and Jaden Reed 100 times
and
without
Naylor
a running
was on
game.
That team too. So.
Yeah. Did he get fucked out of the Heisman finalist?
Did what?
Did Kenneth Walker get fucked out of being a Heisman finalist?
Oh, 100%. He should have been in New
A
York.
little breaking news here.
Man.
Uh-oh.
Dorian
Heartbroken.
Finney-Smith.
My guy. Number one option.
Wow. What?
4 years, $53 million for Houston?
They gotta
Yes.
be over the tax.
Houston made a move to where they kept their full mid-level exception, and they used their mid-level exception to get Dorian Finney-Smith. That was the chatter this morning. They're loaded up.
Wow.
2 years.
All right. Well, that happened.
Damn.
They're so good. They're going to be
Houston
so
is going to
good.
be really fucking good next year. Wow.
They're gonna be real.
And they're not even Kevin Durant's not even going to have to play half the season. They can just rest him.
They have so much depth at every position.
And now Dorian Finney-Smith.
Dorian Finney-Smith, Eason, Jabari Smith, Alfred Sengun. Their front court is
Yeah, they just re-signed Jabari Smith as well. 24.
Tari
and a half.
Eason.
yeah. Okay, but
All right.
Yeah.
What did happen in Ann Arbor? I'm not gonna speak on. I'm gonna have Ryan speak on because you're a Michigan fan. What the fuck's going on?
with Michigan and Jim Harbaugh.
There's like 10 different scandals. So
That's fair.
I mean, going on right now, I mean, you got to think in the last calendar year, Harbaugh's left, and he's got a show cause. He's got a 4-year show cause, I believe. And if anyone doesn't know what that means he can't coach college football for the next 4 years. And if he were to go back to college football within the next 4 years, he has to serve a 1-year suspension at whatever the first year. So Minter left. He's got a 1-year show cause. Santa Ono left, tried to go to Florida, but got denied. Stallions resigned in the middle of the season, but what's going on right now? You want me to talk about the latest?
Yes, with Jim Harbaugh getting added to the lawsuit.
Yeah.
Matt Weiss.
Yeah, so the Matt Weiss scandal, this took place December of 2022, I believe. So basically what happened was a female athlete went into Schembechler Hall and caught Weiss on his computer looking up inappropriate photos of other Michigan women student athletes, I believe.
Yeah.
And allegedly.
It was a data. He had access to a database of over 100,000 student athletes across the country that was
300.
Yeah, that was controlled by a third party, and he apparently was looking at over 3,000 different. Because he got the cloud information for their phones
shit,
and personal computers, and got access to intimate pictures and videos that they had on their devices, and was looking at it for over 3,000 apparently students.
And basically, Harbaugh knew about it, or it was reported, and Harbaugh knew about this. Ward Manuel knew about this. The current athletic director, he was athletic director at the time too, but they still
And Santa Ono.
Yeah, and Santa Ono knew about it too. And they then took, and they still allowed Weiss to coach in the Fiesta Bowl, which was Michigan played TCU. TCU won 51-45, whatever it was. But these 11 female student athletes are filing a lawsuit against the University of Michigan, which they then added Harbaugh, Ward, blinking on the current or the previous athletic director. Schlissel, I believe, was his name, and then Santa Ono and Weiss are on it. But they're all in the same lawsuit, and they're filing this lawsuit against just privacy and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
But Harbaugh knew about it and didn't say anything, which kind of begs the question. In the last year and a half, Harbaugh's been 3 scandals now. You had the Burgergate, you had the sign stealing scandal, and now this. And you kind of prop the question here. is Michigan athletics, Michigan football, University of Michigan as a whole, are they better off without Jim Harbaugh than when they were with Jim Harbaugh?
No.
No?
He won him a championship.
But I'm saying like all the
off-field
all
stuff.
the off the field stuff. You got Harbaugh.
I mean, the off-the-field stuff doesn't really affect their programs at all because nobody talks about it.
No.
The big
Wonder
blue
why.
wall
Yeah.
is fucking.
It's
college football. It's a dirty game.
Yes.
This one specifically is gross and should never happen when it comes to the
100%.
Weiss thing.
Yeah.
When it comes to the on-the-field stuff and like the Burger Gate, all that bullshit, that's just how you get recruits, honestly. That really is. Like, is it allowed? Is it not allowed?
The Burger
Yeah, I'm not
Gate,
mad.
the
that's
sign
shit.
stealing stuff, that's whatever. This is inexcusable.
Yeah, 100% agree. But the other stuff, it's obviously just part of college football. This can't happen
Yeah.
yeah.
Should never
and
happen.
should be punished for
Yeah.
it.
I will say this, and I we obviously don't know the end results of all this, but like, it is like a innocent to proven guilty type of situation for
They,
him letting him
raided
play.
his house, though. Right?
No, for sure.
Yeah.
But it's like if nothing's concrete, how could you? I don't know. I can see him talking his way like, hey, don't pull me, coach. Like it's just this. You know what I'm saying?
innocent, yeah.
But so obviously, on Matt Weiss' part, fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
And weird.
It's absolutely
Well,
disgusting.
do you have any like thoughts about punishments that they're going to see, or what? Because this is, like you said, this is 3 offenses now for Michigan, and we know they like to throw around lack of institutional control, and that's kind of what starts a death sentence. I don't think they're not going to give Michigan a death sentence or anything for this, but
The thing that's gonna what I think was gonna happen is it's just gonna be a whole bunch of fines, and the thing that helps Michigan is that none for the football program currently is all these people are gone. Like, even if you look at the sign stealing scandal, all the CMU people are gone too.
yeah.
And I think it's kind of hard to. Sharon's the only one left.
Were you on the sideline?
Yes, it was me.
You have a foot in both camps. So does Justin's at
Oh
Western.
shit! Yeah, did you make that happen?
No, I did absolutely nothing with that. But I think what's just going to happen is it's just going to be a whole bunch of fines. And if Michigan football becomes bad on the football field, which I don't expect, like if they just become Brady Hoke, Rich Rodriguez Michigan football, you're going to see a postseason ban because, they're just bad. But if Michigan football stays within like the bubble, the playoff, I don't think you're going to see a postseason ban simply because of the networks and how much money,
So much money.
that Michigan itself brings in. I think that there should be a little bit more punishments than just fines and potentially losing scholarships. But in the age of NIL, do scholarships really matter? Because you're getting paid more money than tuition at the University of Michigan even happens. I think at the end of the day is you're not going to see Harbaugh coaching college football again. He's going to simply stick with the NFL. Santaono probably won't get another presidency. Weiss won't get another coaching job.
No.
And they're basically just going to be all kicked out of college football, and you're just going to see a bunch of fines with the University of Michigan.
Damn.
And I think that there should be a little bit more extent, but I just don't see it happening because it being the University
It's already
of Michigan.
over, and it already
Yeah.
happened, and they're all already gone. So
That's the big part.
are you gonna kill the Michigan State football or the Michigan football program when these guys aren't there anymore? Probably not, like you said, because they make so much money, and it's fucked up, and it's crazy that it took this long to come out. But
It's a civil case, right? Or like what's going on with the criminal part of like Matt?
I think it's just a civil case at
Okay.
this point now.
Yeah.
I mean, Matt Weiss, that's
Matt Weiss is
disgusting.
federal. He
Yeah.
got
That-
raided by the feds.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
federal.
So he's facing a criminal charge on top
I
of
think
this.
the amendments were to the civil case that involved or that included Jim Harbaugh, Santaono.
Yeah.
And
I watched a
Ward
real
Manuel.
quick video on, I think it was X, of like a lawyer talking about it, and he said sometimes in a situation where it could be high profile to get judges and public on your side, they'll throw
Names.
yes. It's like if any big company gets sued, the CEO is thrown in there.
Yeah.
'Cause you gotta get like the coverage with it.
Well, I mean, that's also your company. You're the CEO. So
Exactly.
You should
You're
be knowing
ultimately
about what happened.
responsible.
Yeah.
Exactly. You should.
Jim
have a thumb
Harbaugh
on
was the
everything.
CEO of Michigan football. Mm-hmm. So, well, great job, Ryan. Very
Thank
well
you.
stated. I thought you did a
Thanks
great
for
job.
having me on.
Yeah,
No, for sure, man.
Superstar.
We've
He
got
he asked me about a nickname over the weekend.
a nickname. All right.
We haven't been around you enough for a
Yeah, we'll
nickname.
think
Yeah.
of one. Think of one. I thought of Chicken Little just now.
Chicken Little.
Yeah, no reason. I don't know. Just came to my head.
I think Chicken Little fits.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out this nickname.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta run away from Chicken Little.
We'll put Chicken Little as a placeholder right now.
Chicken Little is a great placeholder.
Yeah.